Okay, so today we got an 07 Suzuki XL-7, and it has a problem with power windows. Let's see here, let's turn the key on. The driver's side window works fine. Passenger front window doesn't do anything. Right rear window works down. Left rear window goes down, but not up from the master switch. But the left rear window works. Up and down from its own switch. Let's just try the passenger side front from its switch. Well, that's the door lock switch. That's right, it doesn't have a switch. It switches on the console, so that doubles as a passenger side switch because the passenger can reach it. So let's have a look at the wiring diagram and see if there's any relation. And I'm not sure if both windows stopped at the same time. Again, I'm going to try it now that the door is open here. I can hear the motor trying to move inside there. The switch actually clicks. You can hear the window motor trying to move. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the wiring diagram. So looking at the schematic for the left rear window, it is powered up by putting power from the master switch down the dark green D and G end, so I assume that's dark green wire, power on the up wire and ground on the down wire. So if this wire is an open in it, it wouldn't roll up from the master switch, but it would roll up from the individual switch in the left rear door, because an alternate power supply is supplied on circuit 1307. So if circuit 168 is open, it could do that. So I'm going to have a look at the wires between the door and the pillar and see if there's a break in there. So I pulled the boot back on the door here, and there's the wires in question. The green wire is the dark green wire is the one that should have power in the up position, and it looks pristine. There's no breaks in the wire or any wires in that area. So I've removed the door switch. There's a plastic piece up behind the handle. Take that out, remove the screw, the door scutching comes off, and then the switch will come out. Now I'm on the dark green wire. It's hard to see there, but that is the dark green wire, and a good ground on the door frame here. And I'm going to operate. Oh, I hate this freaking key in the ignition. Okay, so we get the light where we can see it. Sorry for the shakes. And I'm going to operate the switch up. And you can see that it obviously works. I'm going to check the other wire the same way, see which one that is. So I was on the wrong wire. I was on the dark blue wire, which is the live wire all the time. So I'm on the purple wire now, and that test light should light when I try to roll the window down. Let's see if we can get the camera in here, watch it. Okay, rolling the window down. Okay, so their circuits to this window switch are fine. That indicates to me that the window switch is malfunctioned. Let's plug it back in. So with the window switch plugged in, the window goes down, up, and down from this individual switch, but not up or down. It only goes down from the master switch over there. So the normally closed set of contacts in this switch have failed. So I inspected the wires inside the right front door, and they're fine. No broken wires in here. And I removed the door panel. Once the door panel is removed, use an X-Acto knife to cut this sealant around here. Otherwise, trying to peel it off is nearly impossible. And I removed the door power window motor and installed a test light in place of the motor. Key is on. I'm going to operate the switch down, up. So there's power and ground going to the motor. The motor actually does make a click, but I tried tapping on the motor and it doesn't make any difference. So it's going to need a window motor or wet regulator or both. I'm not sure how this is serviced. So the parts catalog doesn't list the rear switches for a Suzuki XL-7, but for a Pontiac Torrent they do, and they're cheap enough. They're like 16 bucks retail. Looking at the switch, it looks identical. Let's see what it looks like. There's a picture of the actual switch. It looks the same. Side view, connector view. So I'm going to assume that these Torrent switches are the same as the Suzuki. It's built in the same plant. It sure looks the same type of clip design. So I'm going to take a chance and order that switch. The motor appears to be serviced separately, and so I'm ordering a motor. Window regulator is ridiculously expensive with a motor assembly attached to it. I might take that motor off to see, but I think I'm going to wait until I have a motor in my hand.